So welcome back to week 2 of North be South, or North be South, whichever way we are.
Be South.
North be South.
Yes.
Bit more land than that, innit?
Well, that's because I've just landed in London, innit? I'm now in London's town.
London town.
I've run up the apples and pears. So here I am.
Here you
in
are.
the big smoke tonight.
Excellent. So for those that are on the podcast, or well, even though for those that are listening on the YouTube, whatever platform you're catching us on, welcome to the Looney Leanne.
And the crazy Kareen. High five, lady.
Five to that. I told to that, actually. So, and I just want to do a big shout out to everyone that's given us some feedback about last week's very first podcast, because there's some amazing feedback in there, and I really appreciate it. Any feedback, good, bad, or indifferent, is greatly welcomed. So it's quite nice to actually see received well.
Yeah,
I think, and it kind of gives you that kind of motivation to think, you know what, there could be something in it, but if not, we're just having a fucking good time.
Indeed. And it's great to know that we can make some people smile when they're alone at home, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Smile. Yeah.
Exactly.
Make them laugh, make them laugh, make them laugh.
I mean, I never thought I'd hear somebody say that, you know, I've made them laugh and brightened up the day a little bit. Who thought? Who thought? Anyway, who knew?
It's great. It certainly makes us feel good, doesn't it?
Yeah. I think so. So if you did tune in last week, we were talking about early days. And we touched on school.
We did. Yes.
Days at school. So I think we're going to continue the school theme this week and see what comes out in the wash. Yeah. And we're going to kind of focus in on school trips. So this could be primary school trips, secondary school trips, anything that will constitute a school trip. So I think I'm going to pass the baton first of all to you, Leanne.
Okay, I'll take that baton. And I am going to start with a junior school trip.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What sort of age were you?
So I would have been about, let me see now, 8.
Okay.
Yeah, 8. And it was a big moment because you just didn't get to go on this school trip, you know. There was
really?
A lucky dip to find out those of us that were going to go to the Isle of Wight, Black Gang Chai, or
I love a bit of Black Gang Chai.
Those of you that are left in the little bag that didn't get drawn out would be going to a place called Maker Camp in Cornwall.
Okay.
It's basically like a camping area, but not in a tent, in like a hut where there's loads and loads of bunk beds. And I guess they had to build a fire to cook their dinner. I don't know, because lucky me, I got drawn out of the bag and I got to go on the coach trip to the Isle of Wight.
Excellent.
Oh my gosh. So Isle of Wight, never been there before. And this was the first time that I'd been away without the parents.
Oh, that's a big deal, isn't it, with 8-year-olds?
Massive. It's massive. And
you feel like an adult, don't you, yourself? Like, I'm all grown up now. Check this fuck out. I mean, obviously without swearing, but you know.
Yeah. We didn't know the swear words back then.
We didn't. Although if we did, that's what we would have said.
So we literally got 50p in my pocket. I probably had a bit more.
You could have bought a lot of 50p back then.
Yeah. And I remember thinking, right, I am going to be looking after myself. And do you know what I am going to do? Really rebellious. I am not going to put my hair up in a ponytail like my mum did for me every day to go to school with a lovely green ribbon in there. No, I am keeping my hair down.
Wow.
You know what my form teacher said to me? He said, it was called Mr. Launder, bless him, Scott and Socks. He's no longer on this earth.
Oh, bless.
He was lovely. And he said, Leanne, your hair, you look like a witch. But you know what? I was full of confidence. I didn't care. I'm like, no, I like my hair down. I don't have to faff around with putting it up in the ponytail. That's the way it's staying. And I went, oh, okay, that's fine.
But you know what? If they said that these days, wow, the uproar.
The mother would have been writing a letter to the school to say, how dare you knock my child's confidence? How dare you call her a witch, you heathen?
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. So that was the major thing from the teachers. Other than that, the teachers seemed to behave themselves. I don't think any of them did anything untoward with any of the coach trip to the Isle of Wight.
Good to know.
We all got put in like a room in a hotel that had bunk beds in it, but it was quite nice. And Isle of Wight is known for its coloured sand.
Yes, it is. The needles.
Beautiful, beautiful. So I thought, with my 50p, or maybe a bit more, I'm going to buy a little robin that was filled with different coloured sand, and I'm going to take it home for my mum and dad. And I was really chuffed with it. Now, because I didn't want it to break, there was a little bedside cabinet next to my bed. I had a bed, not a bunk bed.
Oh, check you! You must have been on the good pile.
I think I was one of their like leaders. You know, don't mess with me, otherwise your pony's coming out. Yeah?
He thought she needs her own bed.
Yeah, yeah.
Will
it? Like she's a witch. Did you hear what Mr. Launder said? Yeah, let her have her own bed. So my precious little robin, filled with all the beautiful coloured sands, put it on top of the little bedside cabinet, nice and safe, because nobody's going to be coming around my area.
Oh,
well, I kicked it. I kicked the bedside cabinet, and the robin tried to fly, didn't fly, and went smash on the floor. Oh my goodness. I was so upset, and I'm crying, and I'm like, oh my God, I've not got any money. Well, I haven't got much money left. I can't buy another robin. So I had to buy the most boring thing for my parents, which was literally, it was like a test tube that was filled with different coloured sand with a little cork in the bottom to stop the sand falling out.
I mean, it was still coloured sand, so let's focus on the positive there. It wasn't a shitty stick of rock. Which I'm sure, you know.
Yeah.
Now, does she still have this gift that you brought back?
I don't think so. I don't think it got pride of place anywhere, not even in the toilet. You know?
That bad?
That bad. And in fact, you know, I say it's like a test tube. Test tubes are usually glass, aren't they? Back in the chemistry days. Well, I think this is plastic.
Do you know why that is? Because they knew that you smashed the robin thing. You can't be trusted with glass anymore.
No, that's very true, Karine. Very true. Yeah. and I was really fortunate to suffer from travel sickness as well.
Oh no! Oh, you were that person.
I was that person, and I still sort of am if I get put on a ship or a boat, or even a rowing boat.
I don't even want to ask about this. When did you ever get a rowing boat?
You've not been in a rowing boat?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, but we live by the sea, so you know we used to get blow up dinghies and go out rowing.
In the sea?
Yes.
Did you not get like cast away in the tide or something?
Yeah, these arms are big rowing arms, you know.
Not
anymore, actually. They have been doing nothing apart from typing on laptops these days. There's no strength in these arms. No, my mum, she said she used to be astounded. She used to watch me in my little blow-up dinghy, which basically you could put 2 small children in.
Yeah.
I used to row around on the beach. No, I was good. She said, I can't believe that, 1, that they let us do it, knowing what they know now.
No, exactly.
2, that I didn't get blown across to France. So, yeah. No, love
Did she do a risk assessment?
Oh, what? You know, back in them days, there's no risk assessments. It's like, just let them grow up and experience what pain is.
There was no risk in them days.
No risk, exactly.
We were just free flying and off we go. We didn't care.
No, and why would you?
exactly. Come home when the street lights come on. That's all you need to know.
That is it. You didn't need a watch. It's like,
No.
it's getting a little bit dark. I can smell dinner on
Yeah,
the
it's going for me tea. Yeah. Dinner tea, dinner tea.
time to go home. Yeah.
Brilliant. So did you have any other school trips, or did you just do the one school trip?
That was the only one where we went away for a week. Well,
Okay.
3 days probably.
Yeah.
Other than that, no, high school didn't do any trips. In fact, I think they might have done a trip to France, but I was never any good at French, so I didn't do that one. No, wasn't interested in that whatsoever. No, I don't think they did any trips like that.
Did you have exchange students come over? If your guys went to France, did the French students come over to your school?
No, but I did have a French pen pal.
Oh, did you?
Now, of course, the French pen pals had to speak good English because my French was just not non-existent. Apart from maybe, oui, je m'appelle Leanne. That's about it. Famille Fenster. But other than that, I did French for 3 years and I couldn't grasp it, not at all. So,
oh, really?
No, the French student, my mum and dad used to have students over to stay with us. Some of them were French.
And that didn't help?
No, absolutely not. No, even to this day, no, it's not going in. No.
Wow.
I feel sorry for the French tutor who tried his best and spoke fluent French and had trips over to France with those that had the motivation and the understanding of the language. But no, I just applaud them and go, well done to you and enjoy your fresh baguette. So, yeah. Yeah. So what about you? What about your stories that you can remember? Oh, God. Honestly, the head is down already. You were only young.
I know. So I had 2 school trips in primary school.
Oh.
And both of them we went to Wales. First time we went to Criccieth, which I think it's more North Wales, I think. And then I think we went to I think it's either Tenby or Llandudno.
Oh, yeah.
It's on the south coast somewhere anyway, sort of south east coast. It's along there somewhere anyway. Now, one of them, I can't remember which way round it was. I seem to think we'll talk about the second one first.
Oh, okay then. Okay.
So,
second first. That makes sense. Must do up north.
The second one, we'd gone to the hotel, checked in, and I was a bit stinky.
Hang on a minute. Whoa, straight into a hotel?
Oh, yeah. Posh as you know. They put into a hotel. I think there was 2 of us, 2 per room as well. I think some of the people had like 4 in a room, 4 single beds.
Yeah.
But I ended up with my friend Helen, and we had just a double room together. I'm sure it was that was second trip. So I'd asked one of our teachers. We'd been outside. I went to the hotel. A bit stinky, a bit bleh. So initially I asked the headmistress, Mrs. Paul, who she again is no longer with us, I believe, if I could have a shower. And she said no. I'm like, oh. But it stinks. I must have been about 9, maybe 10 at this point.
Yeah.
I feel a bit stinky. So I was like, no, okay, fair enough. So we also had, there was like 2 teachers per floor of the hotel to look after all the students, all the pupils on the floor. And the teacher that was looking after our bit of the hotel, I'd asked him, I says, can I have a shower? Because I feel a bit grotty. And he's like, yeah, it's fine. So off I went in the shower. Well, I shit you not, it's like the world's slowest shower. There was like 3 drips every 15 seconds.
For a moment there, I thought you were going to say I shit myself.
That came later. Not literally, but it came very soon. So I got in the shower, trying to wash my hair with these little drips that were coming out.
Yeah.
So all soaked, all wet, all lathered up, soap suds in my hair, trying to get this soap suds out of my hair. And the fucking fire alarm went off.
Did you? I guess you didn't have a thing like a dressing gown.
I did.
Did
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
no,
No.
not at
So-
that age.
My friend, it was in the same room as me, she was howling. She was literally on the floor howling with laughter. Because I'm in a blind panic, like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I got the towel around my head, and I managed to get a sort of towel around my body.
Okay.
And ran out, and we were lined up on the street outside the hotel. And I came out like the only one in a towel that went to the shower. It had to be me.
But didn't the teacher that said no to you look at you and go, "What did I tell you?"
She gave me a look as I came out, and I kind of went
No.
and ran to the back of the line. Anyway, it was just a fire drill. It wasn't anything. It was just a drill. I think she said no because she obviously knew it was going to be a fire drill. Our teacher on our landing did not know this information.
Or did they?
Or did
Or
they?
did they?
Yeah. Maybe they were just a twat.
Yeah.
He looked, telling his name, he reminded me very much. Looking back, he looked a lot like Danny DeVito.
Oh God.
Maybe there was a joke as well. So needless to say, I got an absolute rollicking off of Mrs. Paul for that. Absolute rollicking.
Was it cold? What time of year was it?
I think it was about May time, May, June time.
Back then, it would have been nice summers.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
to be fair, I didn't have a choice, did I?
You didn't. No.
I'm just glad that my towel kind of stayed where it was.
Well,
Wow.
I mean, a couple of things here. One, you went in a hotel and there was only two of you in a room. Are you going
Yeah.
to tell me that the shower was en suite, or did you have a communal shower?
No, it was en suite.
It-
I know, I've got no sympathy now, have I?
But why did you ask them? I would have just gone in and gone,
Because I don't know why I asked, actually.
because it's en suite, nobody knows.
Yeah, I don't know why I asked.
Oh, look at you being so good.
Goody two shoes, I know. Did not do me any favour.
Shower? I
Yeah.
stink.
Pizza. Pizza, can I have more?
Oh my God.
So yeah, so that was entertaining. But the first school trip was I was about 8, so similar sort of age. I think the first school trip away, and I think it must be the one we went to Criccieth. And my mum, in her infinite wisdom, if you are listening to this, Mum, I'm totally blaming you for this, and I'm sure you will remember the situation. My mum let me pack my own bag because I was obviously grown up at that age.
Yeah. Well, I guess you told her that you were, right?
Obviously.
Yes.
I said, can I pack my own bag? Yeah, of course you can. So I packed my own bag, thinking, pick me up, pack my own bag. How grown up am I? Off we went. Got to the hotel, did the first day's thing, no problem. Got back to the hotel, unpacked. I didn't pack any underwear.
I so guessed that. I just thought, what would Corinne forget? She'd forget her underwear. Of course you would.
Have I got a reputation or something? Honestly.
We'll find that out later. We'll find that out.
Honestly.
So you
But I
have
was
no
wearing, I had the underwear I was wearing, that was it.
Corinne is tactless.
That was
is what we're
cackless.
saying.
And what was even funnier is I was going through a phase. God, it's, when it comes flooding back, you think, oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I was going through a phase where I was wearing boxer shorts.
Okay, I'm a little confused. How old were you when this phase happened?
About 8.
Where were you getting the boxer shorts from?
And I bought them for me because I really like them. They had crocodiles on them.
Oh my God.
Honestly, I wish I had kept these because they were really cool boxer shorts. They're ace. I mean, obviously they were boys' boxer shorts, but they were ace. They got crocodiles on them and everything. I mean, they had like the pee hole at the front, which I could never have used. But that's not the point. They were ace. It was amazing.
You could never have used it unless you had it in this day and age when you could have bought a sheepy.
Yes.
The sheepy would have worked then. Well, I don't know how
Yes.
good they are, but yeah.
Yes. So I ended up, luckily, a couple of the girls, I think they'd bought spares.
Well, what were they expecting to do? What are they doing with spares?
Hit themselves, I think. Maybe they just had prepared mums. I don't know. So I ended up having to borrow a couple of pairs of pants off a couple of girls, and then I just had to wash them in the sink every night so they were dry.
Oh, the bar of soap, I should imagine, back then.
Oh God, honestly, only me.
Yeah, but what were they? Nylon pants to be able to dry so quickly?
I frig knows, probably. Bit scratchy.
That's probably for other reasons from the people that you borrowed them from.
This could be true. This could be true.
Oh,
So yeah, but I do remember at both school trips, nothing else happened to anybody else.
just you.
Just me.
And what did your mother say when you told her when you got home?
She probably just hung her head in shame, like, oh, for God's sake. I think with the underwear thing, she probably said something like, well, it's your own fault, you packed your bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she probably also said about the shower thing, it's your own fault for getting a rollicking because you were told no. So,
Yeah.
lack of sympathy.
Yeah. And to be fair, you could have thought, it's a fire. I'm having a shower. I've got water. I'm protected. But because you've only got drips coming out, it's like, well, looks like I might die in the shower, so I might as well evacuate with everybody else. Yeah.
Yeah. Face the wrath of Mrs. Paul. Oh, she was a battle axe, bless her. She was a battle axe. Yeah. And I think I went to school trip in secondary school. We went camping to Lake District. I don't think anything exciting happened there, though, thankfully.
Oh, well, the Lake District is beautiful.
It was lovely.
Can't believe you were there.
Yeah, it was quite cheap as well, actually. We went, so it was like almost like a hostelry type place, but we had one night. So it was like all dormitories. And then we were split into groups, and then every day one group went out to the back and beyond, camped overnight with tents and proper everything, and then had to find their own way back the next day. They had a leader with them, but he kind of just said, well, I'm assuming that everyone's did the same. We did the Wednesday night camping and come back to the Thursday, and our guide packed up, told us all to pack up, and he disappeared off while we were finishing off, and we had a map and a compass. We had to find our own way back. It was just fun. Well, I'm here to tell the tale, so we obviously managed it. But
yeah, you obviously didn't fall down any ditches.
We didn't have a fucking clue. We just went, if you're in that direction, let's just go there. It's over there somewhere.
No.
I do remember making smash on a campfire in a pan with hot water, and it was the most powdery, nasty thing I've ever eaten in my life.
Is that why the other day when I started saying smash, make mash, your little nose went, ugh. No, yeah, bad memories. Okay. Yeah,
it was not nice, and I'm not really a camper. Our tent was kind of an angle, and it was like, so it wasn't a very comfortable night's sleep. Okay. I think that's probably what scarred me from camping, actually doing that.
Yeah.
I'm honest.
I'm not a massive camping fan, but for no particular reason, just like my country comforts, really, and being warm and dry.
You'd have liked our hotels in Wales.
Shut yappy. Can't believe it. Bloody double room with an ensuite. Oh yeah, when I was 8 years old and I went on my school trip. Mind you, they've probably got like suites these days, haven't they?
Yeah. And a butler.
Yeah, at least. Oh no. But if I go back to my lack of understanding of the French language, my parents took us over to France for a trip, just 4 days. And on the way back, I thought, I know, I'll buy my high school class some sweets on the way back.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we were in this supermarket.
Supermarché.
Thank you.
There you go.
Good job, you're here. And I saw these like sweets hanging down in a long line like this. They were a packet
I
of
don't
blue
remember them.
and a packet of red.
What?
A packet of blue
Huh?
coloured
Yeah. Right. Okay.
packets and a red long strip packet.
I thought that. Well, I thought when you said a packet of red, it was some sort of code for smack or something.
In
Weed.
the supermarché.
Just a packet of red.
Your smack here, my love. Yep, so there was me, 12 years old, in the supermarché. So
There
I
you
looked
go.
at it, going, oh, they look nice. I tell you what, I'll get a packet of red and a packet of blue. Because they're long strips, then they can all have some. Proud as punch. Thinking of my classmates. Oh, you know, never out of my mind. Getting to school, going to my French class, which I know I'm not going to learn anything in because my brain just goes to mush. And I go up to the French tutor and I say, look what I've bought for the class. And he went, let me just, all laxatives. Can you believe it? Fucking laxatives. Yes.
Oh my god! Good job you took them through and not started handing them out to people. Could you imagine?
In fact, that would have been quite funny, wouldn't it? That would have disrupted. I wouldn't have had to do any French lesson then because everyone would like
Oh my
chaos
God.
running to the toilet.
They're like, Leanne, why do you hate us?
Yeah, I'm like,
You're
they look
welcome.
really nice. They look lovely. Nice long strips, enough for everyone to go around.
Can I just ask, whereabouts in the supermarché were they hanging?
Just, I don't know. I mean, I don't know because I didn't understand French, did I? I'm
In
just,
Sweetie Isle, I'm guessing.
I know they were on the end aisle. You know, end aisle always.
Oh, never go to the end of the aisle. Oh, never go to the end. I never went again.
No.
Especially like in France.
So
So
have
I've
you
never
got
been
any-
to France.
Never?
Never been to France. So I quite liked. Didn't mind French at school, but I've never. Don't, I think we had the exchange student thing, but I never got the opportunity to go over to France.
Okay.
But we did host a German student once. No, it weren't. It was a. I was supposed to host a German one, but we ended up hosting a French lad called Malik, and he was a bit of a jackal lad.
Okay.
Yeah, not for me. Not for
Okay.
me. But like you, I did have a pen pal, but he wasn't from France. It was from Czechoslovakia.
Oh, nice.
And I can't for the life of me remember how we became to be pen pals. I don't know if it was a school thing where they just give you an address
Yeah.
of somebody
Yeah.
where they've sorted it out themselves.
Can you imagine that happening today? Here's a person's name. Here's an address. Start writing to them.
It's a random pedo. Wasn't it? You know what I mean?
It's probably how their world expanded.
Probably, yeah. I remember his name was Richard Pastor.
Oh,
And we used to write every couple of months to each other. They were quite nice, actually. I never actually got the opportunity to go, to meet him face to face.
yeah.
But it was good for him to learn his English. And I'm sure at some point when I've been sorting stuff out in the house, I seem to think I might have come across some of his letters. Still got them
Oh, that's
from way
nice.
back then. So I thought, I wonder if I could try and track him down. But I think I did have a quick look like on socials and stuff, but I couldn't find.
Yeah. Sometimes it's nice just to leave it where it is. You don't know what's
He
happened.
probably would be banged up in prison now as a pedo or something like that.
Pastor.
Dodge that bullet.
Yeah.
God, yeah.
So have you got any food-related stories then, after my laxative faux pas?
Food-related stories. I mean, I'm a bit weird with food.
Okay.
Very weird with food, actually.
In what way?
In my just normal food type things, we'll get onto the regional food in a minute. But my normal food type things, I love scrambled eggs.
Yes.
I love omelettes and quiche.
This is very egg-orientated.
But I can't stand fried or boiled eggs.
I can sort of get the fried because you got the dippy runny bit.
Yeah.
You might, I guess that turn. Love it. Chips, dip it in there.
Oh, you vile woman.
But boiled eggs.
Nope.
But it's like, it's just solid.
Yeah, no.
Is it because you can see the white bit and the yellow bit?
It might be. And I do remember when I was little, when I was tiny, my mum used to give me soft boiled eggs. And I used to eat the dippy out the middle, but I never used to eat the white.
Oh.
But I can't even eat that.
No.
Can't do that. But it's mixed together as a scramble. I can eat it.
That's it. Yeah, okay.
And I don't like tomatoes. Hate
Grilled,
tomatoes. And no. But, however, I love tomato flavoured stuff.
tomato ketchup.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Tomato puree. Yes.
So you don't mind the tomato base on a pizza?
No, love that. If I'm making like a bolognese and it says like 1 tablespoon of tomato puree, I'll put 3 in. To make it really tomatoey flavour. I love the tomatoey flavour, but I just hate tomatoes.
Okay, what happened with the tomatoes? What did they do to you?
To make me vom.
Oh. Don't really.
I don't know actually. No, I don't know if it's the seeds or the texture or no.
Okay.
Can't do it.
love tomatoes. Tomato on toast with a bit of salt. Cheese and tomato sandwich. Oh yes.
I have got better though over the years. If a pizza came and it was cheese and tomato, not because some places if you have a cheese and tomato pizza, it's a cheese pita with a tomato base.
Okay.
Other places it's cheese with chunks of tomato on it. So you're never quite sure which one you're going to get.
No.
So at one point, if I got a cheese and tomato pizza and it had bits of tomato on it, I couldn't eat the whole pizza. Couldn't touch it because the tomato had touched it. Yes, no, it's weird. I've kind of got over that a little bit, but as long as there's no seeds on, I have to flick the seeds off it. No, so I can eat it now.
Okay. Yeah.
But more regionally, see, mushy peas are a northern thing. Generally, no, not for me.
Yes.
No.
Fish chips, mushy peas.
No. Fish chips and gravy.
Okay, so I'm a bit greedy. I'm obviously a bit because I do fish chips, mushy peas, gravy, pickled egg.
No. Oh god.
Oh yes.
Oh, what's wrong on so many levels?
What's wrong with mushy peas?
They're horrible.
But
They're just not nice. I will eat them at a push if I have to now. At one point, I couldn't even look at them. And you certainly couldn't look at a tin this big, could you?
Look at the size of that.
That's what you call a tin of mushy peas.
Oh my goodness. Well, what are you even doing with that in your house if you don't like them?
For Christmas. Christmas dinner.
But, okay, pause. What the fuck? Mushy peas on Christmas dinner? What the hell? How the hell? What? Who invented that? Putting mushy peas on your Christmas dinner?
No, it's the kids. They're just weird.
Oh.
They're weird. They're weird. We even just sweet corn on your Christmas dinner. No, I don't. I don't like sweet corn. Shock. But we have to have sweet corn on the menu for Christmas dinner.
So it goes on the plate with everything else?
Yeah.
Sprouts?
Yeah. I mean, I don't eat them, but yeah.
Okay.
The only veg I will eat, peas and carrots.
Peas and carrots, but not mushy peas.
But no mushy peas. No, I mean, I like processed peas, which is what mushy peas basically are.
Yeah.
But there's something about, as soon as you mush them, I just think, no.
Okay.
I mean, to take the weirdness one step further, and my family do take the piss out of me for this.
Okay.
Being the organised project manager type I am,
yes,
this is how I run my ship.
Okay.
So I have a spreadsheet.
Excel spreadsheet.
I have an Excel spreadsheet which I'm going to print off of. I need to update it actually with take some people off and put some people on. So across the top,
Strike one.
Look around. We've got. So on the top, we've got the people's names.
Okay.
And on the sides, we've got the little items like parsnips, carrots, sprouts, stuffing, everything down the side. The only thing I don't put down the side is the meat, because everyone eats the meat, and pigs in blankets, because I make thousands of pigs in blankets.
And they all go, right?
They all go, yeah. And even if there's a few left, you can eat them cold, so it doesn't really matter. But everything else is listed on the side. So I had to add on mushy peas and sweet corn and even Yorkshire puddings.
Well, I mean,
requests from people. I was like,
yeah, okay. So, interesting.
what do I do with that information?
Well, yeah.
So the logic is,
I'd eat it.
Yeah,
I'd eat
obviously.
it. Yeah.
Never say never. I mean, forgive me for saying this, people, but Christmas dinner is just a Sunday dinner.
Yes. Yeah.
Isn't it? I get shot for shit off people who are like, hey, it's not a Sunday. Well, it kind of is. It's meat and veg.
Yeah.
Is it not? Am I missing something else? There you go. But see, the reason for my spreadsheet is when I'm planning my Christmas dinners, in fact, it's actually applicable to all Sunday dinners, to be fair.
Yeah.
There's a tick or a cross whether people eat it or not. Okay. So I can go across and say, right, okay, I need to buy some spinach. Look on the list. And so out of the 14 people, there's only 3 people that eat them. I don't need to buy a lot of them. Carrots, everyone eats them. I need to buy a shitload of them. Do you know what I mean? So at least I can gauge my shopping list based on my spreadsheet.
By the way, viewers, Corrine mentioned 14 people coming for dinner or lunch. She must live in a castle to be able to fit all those bodies in and feed them. The kitchen must be huge.
It was huge in my last house. It's not huge in my bungalow. But I have a cunning plan.
Okay.
Because what I tend to do, I don't actually dish everyone's dinner up for them. I used to.
Yeah.
Like, no, everything just goes in serving dishes. Stick it on the table, help yourselves. I'm not playing mum. That's my job done.
Done it.
However, this year, because everyone does fit around the table, I think there's actually 13, not 14. But still, it's still a lot of people. So we can probably just about fit all of us around the table at a push.
Yeah.
And it would be at a push as well. So what I'm going to do, just to make a bit more space, is got like a plastic picnic table type thing.
Yeah.
Which I want to put in the hallway and put all the food on there. So people can get up, go to the thing, help themselves, and then go and sit back down.
Okay, this picnic table, has it got sturdy legs? Because I'm imagining somebody with a few beers inside them just hit touching the picnic table.
Yeah, it's quite sturdy. And actually, I'm a little bit excited this year. This again is how sad I am, people. This is me embracing bungalow life and embracing just stuff. I've been and got.
Yeah.
Hostess trolley.
Hostess with the mostess. Oh, so the doors that open. So you got like a shelf that is it heated?
Shelf for your plate. Heated shelf at the top for your plates, yeah. And then the top, you pull it out and you've got like I think 3 or 4 glass bowls to put things in. So I can do all my pigs in blankets, stick them in there to keep warm, and my stuffing in there to keep warm.
Amazing.
I know.
I am going to look forward to seeing the snapshots of all this commotion going on in your
It will be commotion as well. So it will be. I've always wanted one, but they're so expensive. And there's a bloke that lives not far from us. He's a lovely old guy.
Yeah.
He's an electrician. He's about 80-year-old, this bloke. But he buys things, or you don't really buy it. I think he gets them from somewhere, and he fixes them, and then he just sells them for a bit of pocket money. And he repaired. He's got 3 hostess trolleys. He's made 2 good ones out of these 3 hostess trolleys. 20 quid it cost me.
Oh my god! You can't say no to that.
Yeah, I'm like, life is complete.
Life is complete for you. Get those mushy peas in
Mushy peas.
mushy peas.
Tell you what, one of these will fit in that the glass thing, let me tell you.
Yeah. Can I just check? You still have gravy, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Although my husband Neil doesn't really have gravy on his dinner. I know he's weird.
Is he not northern?
No, he is northern, but he's not normal.
Oh.
I thought I was going to say, is he normal? No, absolutely not.
Well, I suppose I could have said opposites attract and he must be normal, right? And then I'm like, well, oh no.
I'm normal, the rest of the world is weird.
Yeah.
That's my take on it.
I'll accept that from
My
you.
take. Absolutely. So you're definitely in the mushy pea camp then?
Love mushy peas, and I am a southern girl.
How weird is that? The southern girl likes the mushy peas.
Yes.
The northern girl can't stand them.
So obviously in our genetics, something's gone wrong somewhere.
Oh, I can assure you a lot went wrong in my genetics.
Oh my God.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Look, you just look at the mums to look at what the daughters are going to turn out like.
Yeah. I think it's a good indicator.
Poor Neil.
Although, in my case, I'm going to have to shrink by about a foot.
See, it can happen.
Can happen. By a
Can
foot?
happen. I shrunk 3 inches. So when I was 16, I was 5'11". So I got on my medical records, I was 5'11". I'm now 5'8". I was 5'8" when I was 22, 23.
Wow.
So I've not shrunk any more since then.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can, because otherwise you'll be like a Constantina.
Oh, yeah, I'll be about 18 inches tall by the time I'm 60. Christ.
Oh my God.
No one wants that in their life.
No.
Jeepers. So what are you doing for Christmas? It's not early to talk about Christmas, but what are you doing for Christmas? Christmas dinner? Are you cooking?
I am not cooking whatsoever.
Hey.
Hubby's not cooking. We are literally getting on a jet plane, getting out, chasing the sun, and letting somebody else do all the cooking, all the cleaning, and we are going to be soaking up and getting some well-earned R&R. That's what we're doing.
Nice.
Yes.
Is there space in your suitcase for one more?
Oh, come on down. But I will challenge you to have a mouthful of mushy peas. Oh, it's not bad a challenge,
I can eat them. I'm just not
a massive fan.
Tell you what, just for you on Christmas Day, I'll take a video of me eating a spoonful of mushy peas.
Yes, nice bit of gravy on them. Get that.
I'll go, Merry Christmas.
Yeah. I look forward to that.
You heard it here first, people.
Yep, I know exactly. It's being recorded. There's no getting out of that.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Love comments on the Christmas Day. Did he send you a picture? Your video?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's exciting times. We've all got lots to look forward to, and particularly next week when we come back with our 3rd podcast.
I know.
Yes,
I know.
We're on a roll.
Do you think we're going to get some more listeners this week? Some more views this week?
I hope so. I think we need to get the drums going.
We do, absolutely.
Sharing.
Yep.
Spread the word.
We need people to like the video. We need people to subscribe to the channel, both on Spotify and on YouTube, whatever platform people choose.
Yeah.
And get sharing amongst their networks. Let's grow this north-south. Let's lessen the north-south divide.
Oh, yes.
By our intervention.
Well, I think we sort of already are, aren't we?
Absolutely.
Mushy eater, non-mushy eater, bringing us closer together.
Absolutely.
It never used to be like that.
No, opposites attract.
Oh,
excellent.
Yes. So
we will cut it there then, and we will see our lovely listeners and viewers next week, same time. Again, if there's any topics you want us to have a crack at, We've got the list of topics is getting quite big and quite juicy, shall we say? Juicy.
The list is getting
You
long,
know,
so we've got
keep them
lots to
coming.
talk about.
Keep them coming. Drop some comments on the video as well, and on the Spotify podcast, and share the love.
Share the love, make us laugh.
There's a challenge.
There's a challenge. That is a challenge.
Yeah. So we should eventually start getting some prizes for people that can actually step up to our challenges.
Yeah, we'll do that.
One for the notebook, I think.
Yep, definitely.
So thanks everyone for watching and listening, and take care, stay safe. We'll see you next week.
See you next week. Ta-da!